At what point of time could you say that it is finished, or I'm done with this? Because it's just a statement that most of the time we say, but we don't mean what we say, or we just say out of can say about our conscious beliefs, or out of just speaking, but we don't actually think about when we say we are done with something, and then we mean that we are done with something, or we just say that it's finished, or it has to end with me, or this has to begin with me. I think for me, what I could just say is we really need to be intentional with what we speak, because when you say that you're done with something, you need to mean that you're done with this thing, that you're not going to do it anymore. Like for us as believers who are born again, who are in Christ Jesus, I believe when you have gone through so many things, or when you have gone through a lot, you come at a point whereby you say, I'm done doing things on my own will. I'm done doing things on my own understanding. And you realize that there is power in releasing all these things, all the pressures that we have. We release it to God. All the challenges that you're facing, we really want to solve these things, but in our own accord, we cannot, because we don't have the power. But when we release all these things, when we surrender to God and say we are done, there is power in saying it is done, it is finished. I am laying it before God. I surrender all these things to God. And 100% that my God will not fail me. I think for me as a believer, when I get to that point and tell myself that I can't do this on my own, that is an act of surrender. And I believe that is where we need to get to. That even before you moving from one point to another, tell God, I surrender this thing unto you. I can't do this by my will. I can't do this by my strength. I cannot even start doing this career, doing this ministry, doing this marriage, doing this relationship. Every aspect in our lives, it needs to be about God. It needs to begin with God, because anything that does not begin with God, it does not end well. That is just an encouragement that I would want to give anyone out there who has been struggling, thinking, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to begin from? But my dear, you can begin at the cross. You can begin from Jesus Christ. He's our beginning. He's our end. May you be blessed and may you be encouraged. Shalom, shalom.